So $4 billion accounting firm wanted to increase their upsell, and they had call centers, 5 call centers, all inbound calls, and when people would call in, they're like, okay, can we increase our upsell? So this is interesting. They hired customer service people, and I already talked about, they saw sell as a dirty 4-letter word. The customer service people, one of the problems was they were using a job description that was 5 years old. The job had morphed over the years. It went from a pure customer service role to now we need them to serve and sell. So they hadn't updated it. We talked to HR about changing it. HR had done this extensive study and all this research, and they refused to change it. So it's like, okay, so our hands were tied on that. What do we have to work with? And they also said, we can't do any sales training. So we can't hire people that are better fit for the job now, and we can't do sales training. What would you do? This was a fun one. So here's what we did. Did our MRI. Hidden weaknesses we're looking for. Okay, here's the cool thing. Everybody in that call center wanted to get better. They wanted to do more. But they didn't want to sell. They wanted to serve. So instead of fighting with them about you need to be sales, we embraced service. Now, we did some research. And what we discovered is in their market, their target audience, the people who were calling in, had a problem that nobody had addressed. And we said, can you develop a new product that we can bundle in with the existing products and sell it for a premium? And they said, give us a month and we can build that. Okay, we did that. Then we did a 2-hour training session. We went amongst the call center and said, so the issue was fraud in small business that nobody had addressed. So we went out and we said, okay, who in the call center has loved ones that have owned a business and have experienced fraud, and what happened? And there were horror stories left and right. So it wasn't us telling them what needs to happen. It was their own peers saying, my mom had this business, my dad had this business, my grandparents, my aunt, my uncle, my brother. And they were telling these horrific stories. And I said, okay, now that you know the consequence of not having this service, how many of you, if your brother, sister, or loved one went into business, would let them buy these things without this fraud protection? And they're like, I wouldn't let us all do it. So now what happened is we gave them a differentiator. We gave them the conviction, and they were able to sell. And this is crazy because the other call centers, other 4 around the world were calling them going, what are you guys doing? Because their upsell went from 7% to 67%. That's mind-boggling.